Check, check. Yeah, what up, players? Welcome to another episode of the Ravens RPO presented by the Player One Podcast. I'm your host, Tyrone Jr., aka Hollywood Champa. If this is your first time tuning in, what up, player? If you've been here before and you decided to return, welcome back, player. I appreciate you all. This episode is brought to you by SZND Goods. Get you some candles, man. Vegan based candles. They smell really good. They update with the seasons. I'm doing a candle giveaway, so I need comments. Drop comments. I'm starting to see we're starting to pick up a little following. The views are starting to slowly increase. I appreciate y'all, honestly. But now the next step is you guys leaving comments under these videos. You leave comments, I see your names more when it comes to this giveaway. I'm going to pick people who have been supporting. So that's that. Quick breakdown of what we do here with the Ravens RPO. I am going to do a recap and a preview all within one episode. So I recap the game that we just had, the game that we just left. I'm going to break down 3 plays from there. And then I move forward to our upcoming opponent and I break down 3 of their plays. And I just point things out. I talk what I talk. I do this a little, this football thing. I'm locked in, okay? Let's stop the music. Let's go ahead and get this thing rolling, though. I don't want to take y'all too much of y'all's time. In previous episodes, I highlighted this tunnel screen. We have been running this tunnel screen in our opening drive, but we have been masking it in different ways. I love it. I had said 2 episodes ago, we're starting to get in our play calling bag. Right here. This is the same thing. We have been running this tunnel screen. We had Zay Flowers start up here. It was a heavy, so it was a trips. We have 2 tight ends. It's a heavy formation showing right. And we have Derrick Henry on this side. So it looks like we will run to follow our tight ends. You have the linebackers who are reacting to that just off the formation. They are shifted over because of these double tight ends. And if we do a handoff, we don't, as a defense, you don't want Derrick Henry to run the ball. Look at all that space. Um, they're in the zone because Zay Flowers goes in motion and he stays on his side. Look at all this space and opportunity. Watch this play. These linemen, they pull up the field and then they come down with momentum and give Zay Flowers a tunnel to run through. Look at that. This guard, he slides over. He's pass block. Look at these linemen. They are upfield and now they're looking to hit somebody. Look at this. You have 3 linemen. He picked up one. He stopped that guy. Good stuff. And now you got these linemen running full speed. And by the time he gets up, he gets to follow them. This is a scary, scary, scary play. Easy. Easy. I'm going to highlight me. Highlighting this play. Right here, I'm talking about the same thing. This formation, we are 5 wide. We put our running back out here and threw him a quick tunnel screen. You see the linemen right there? They all went up. Quick tunnel screen. This was the first time we ran it. I was hype about that. I was hype about this play call. I just like the idea. Look at these players. My complaint was that they ran it on the short side of the field right here. I didn't like that because you don't have enough space to operate. Let's see. Let's see. Let's move forward. Uh, that's that. I was cool. I was like, yeah, if we just give ourselves more space. This is me going to the next episode that I had. It's the same idea. I'm going to pause whatever I was saying right there. Look at this. It's 3 of me. Because I've been doing this. Alright? I want y'all to understand. I called this play out a while ago. I just love the design. Watch. Same thing. Wide side of the field this time. I forgot who goes in motion. I believe our running back? Or is this for Zay Flowers? Okay. Nope. It's for the running back again. And he's running a swing route. But it's the same idea. The guard right here, 65, he pulls. And then these other linemen come upfield. Look at that. Look at the defense. Look how far back they are. Look at all this open space. It gives us time to run this play the right way. I was talking about this guy trailing the guard. He sees it looks like you just, as a lineman, you have to respect that. When you see a lineman pull, if you're near that lineman, you got to tail him. So it pulled that guy in and it opens up the space, gives Justice Hill the space and opportunity. And look at these linemen. Come on. I don't know what I'm saying right here. This look kind of crazy, don't it? That's going to be a cool little clip. Yo! At least 16 yards right there. Love it. Shout out to me. All right, back to this one. Was hype about that. Good play call. This is later. Uh, whew. Oh, no, 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 no. No, here we go. Let's go. I want to give a quick shout out to my boy, Rashad Bateman. He's been dealing with injuries for so long. This was before his injuries when he was a rookie and all. Him and Lamar's connection was there. That was Lamar's go-to guy before the Lamar and Mark Andrews relationship. Now that Rashad Bateman is healthy, he is able to run some routes again. Things are just looking up. He is overlooked by most teams because he's not super explosive off the line. He doesn't do anything like above and beyond, but he knows how to get open. He's a great route runner. When you have to worry about Zay Flowers, it takes pressure off of him. And I just want to highlight how he gets open right here. He is up the top of the screen, creates some space, boom. Then the very next play, we go right back to him. He's up here. They were showing heavy right here. They got to respect that. The linebackers have to respect that. He gets open. That's a great catch. I just want to highlight that catch. He has great hands. He has to reach down between his legs to catch this ball. Just not everybody's doing that. Boop! Look at that catch. And then you fall down. Whoop! Fall down. Beautiful. Shout out my boy Rashad Bateman. That's 3 plays of the recap. The Commanders played well. Jaden Daniels did everything I thought he was going to do. I talked about it. I talked about him being able to extend plays on 3rd and long. He was doing that multiple times. Shout out to the Commanders, man. We're gonna see y'all again. It's all right. Y'all don't have to be so mean to me because we beat y'all, man. Look, it's all love, all right? It's all love. We the big bros. That's it. We been a good team. Y'all just got nice. That's the problem. That's always been the problem with the Commander, with the Washington fan base. And I ain't gonna say everybody, but a good chunk, a good 45% of y'all are knuckleheads. Y'all get a few wins under y'all belt. Y'all start talking nonsense. And a lot of y'all was coming crazy, talking crazy in my inboxes and stuff. I had someone tell me we're going to need Devontae Adams because the whole trade talk. We're going to need Devontae Adams and more to beat the Commanders. Relax. Y'all wasn't beating nobody special within y'all's wins. We have been through a gauntlet so far. And we made it through y'all. Close game. Both teams played hard. It is what it is. We got the dub. It's all right. If we was a division rival or something, it would be more costly than what it is. But luckily for y'all, we're the whole different conference. Y'all will be okay. Win y'all's divisional games. Y'all gonna be all right in the playoffs. Get a rematch against us if we both can make the Super Bowl. People are coming at me. If y'all supposed to be a Super Bowl contender, it didn't look that impressive. Yo, it's week 6. We are now in week 7. There's 17 regular season weeks or games. We have a long way to go. This was a great test to pass. It's okay. Y'all lost. It's all right. One game. Y'all have a lot more to go. So do we. You work on it, and you should be able to walk away with that from that game with your heads high. As great of a team we are, for y'all to be right there and potentially almost found ways to turn the game and win it, y'all shouldn't be tripping. Anyways, moving forward, we play the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, man. We play my boy Baker Mayfield. I hate playing against Baker because I am such a big fan of him in his game, and he talks trash. He went crazy this game. He threw for 4 touchdowns, but he also threw 3 interceptions. Um, I like opening drives because teams have plays within their opening drives that they like to run every week, as I showed y'all the tunnel screen for Baltimore. This play right here, I want to talk about My defensive philosophy, I speak on this often. I have some experience in coaching. I played high school football to a good level. I'm telling you, I led my senior year in high school. I'm just throwing out these stats because there's other people who I talk to, and they talk about, let me get on the podcast. I want to talk about this and that, but they don't have no real background. I'm not saying I have the realest background, but I at least competed through high school. I had the chance to play at the next level, but I imagine playing at bigger and better schools. The schools that were available for me weren't what I was looking for, so I chose not to play at that next level. Um, I've coached little leagues. I play Madden like a lot of y'all. I have a decent resume when it comes to this, so I will speak on ideas when it comes to the NFL game and such. But I have simple philosophies right here. I have always said when it comes to if you're a defense matching up against an offense, when we see trips, I don't like man-to-man coverage because a lot of teams run these crossing routes with their receivers and they set these natural picks. It's illegal most of the time, but teams will do it because you can get your man off of you. All you got to do is this guy right here go this way, and this guy can come underneath, and these guys run into each other or something. So I don't like man. When I see trips, three receivers on one side, I want this side at least, or we can if our defense ain't good enough, we will we will change the whole defense and go into a zone. But this side should be able to communicate and drop this into a zone coverage. So that way, if players are crossing up and everything, it's all right. As long as you cover your little zone area, it don't matter which one of y'all decide to come into this zone or that zone. We have somebody there waiting for it. But this right here, they take advantage. They go in man. They have a tight end, so this guy is probably watching him. But this I don't like this. Mike Evans is a dog. He gets open. Watch Mike Evans. Just a quick out route. That's it. A simple out route. Look how easy he got up the field because they're running man defense. If you run a zone, somebody's probably sitting there underneath. You can't make that pass. Um, we're gonna stick right here with this drive, this opening drive. This is foresight because teams like to run these motions to see if the defense is in man or zone, and then it helps the quarterback make his decisions on what routes will be his first and second option and such. They go in motion right here. They have a heavy set. They look heavy right here. It looks like it can be set up for a run. Then you send this guy this way. Now it's overload. Watch this play. It is a fake. You see everybody's pushing this way. The whole defense takes their first steps. They go with the flow of the offense. And he takes a little jab step, goes the opposite direction. Look at all this open space. And let me show you one more thing on this play. One more thing on this play. Why this play works so well. This guy right here, when it comes to a defense, everyone has responsibilities. You have a gap. A gap is pretty much you have the lineman right here, and then in between the linemen are gaps. So this will be like gap A, gap B. This is gap C. But as a cornerback, you pretty much contain. You don't let anyone get around you to the outside. As a defender, one of your main priorities is to never let someone get to the outside of you. You want to push them back inside because that's where the rest of your team is. Marshawn Lattimore, this play can be stopped as long as he contains it. But watch him. He steps inside on the receiver. It allows the running back to get outside and get a big gain. Look at that. Why'd you step inside like this? If the play was going to go downhill, he wanted to be able to run down the line and track it down, maybe get a tackle for loss. Doing too much. Doing too much. Let the defense hold it down. But right here, he steps inside. Now look, he's beat. He's beat. Look at all that. If he stays, contains, he could push this guy inside, and it can get slowed up. We have six coming. We have this guy. He's coming inside. But nope. Since he gave him the outside, whoop, first down. 15-yard gain. All right. Last play. I'm telling you, I'm not trying to have a long episode because I be yapping sometimes. Last play. The motion. Again, they go back to this motion. It's similar formation. They have these two right here lined up so it looks heavy. You can run off of this. They put a guy in motion. The team, they're sitting this time. They're sitting this time. They've seen the motion before. They're not gonna overcommit to it. Oh, but he fakes that one, and then he fakes this one. This motion, the fact that there's three levels to it, it's nice because you could do a quick handoff. You can do a quick handoff to the motion. The Ravens, we like to do this. We'll put Zay Flowers in motion, and then we'll say hike and hand it off right here. And then if the team doesn't respond to the motion, then he could get a quick little few yards. You want to push for 4 to 5 yards per play at least. Um, but he does the fake there. This team, look, Then they realize, okay, it's a pass coming this way because the rollout. He fakes it again. Now you have two options. It's a lot. That's a lot. But that's a 9 yard gain right there. I love Baker Mayfield because he is a smart quarterback. He talks his trash. I love a player who talks some trash. Uh, this Buccaneers team, they're 4-2. They put up like I think it was like 51 points. But the Saints, remember they started the season, they put up some crazy numbers. They scored like 40 something against whoever they was playing. It was crazy. It was scary because they were just crushing it. But now they're running with their backup quarterback, so Spencer Rattler, who's good, I guess is gonna be good, maybe. But I just don't believe that was much of a tough opponent. We just came off the Commanders again. Shout out the Commanders. The future is bright over there, man. For us to handle business, I feel good. I feel confident. But the Buccaneers have some dogs at receiver. Chris Godwin, Mike Evans. They some dogs. And our secondary has not been the best. We played better, but we also played against top two offense. So it's hard to slow teams down. It's an offensive based league. Like this league is set up for the offense to be great. So you want a defense that can at least force a couple turnovers. Teams are putting up points nowadays. If you can force a turnover or two, get some stops, get some punts, you have a good defense. A great defense is going to force multiple turnovers. I think we will be able to get some stops. It will be great if we can force an interception or two. Baker Mayfield threw 3 interceptions. If we can get 2 of those, I think we handle business. Monday Night Football. I spoke about the jerseys. I believe we will be wearing white. I've been 100% correct with the jerseys because they drop the jersey colors that we wear on Thursdays. I drop these episodes on Tuesdays. I'm wearing white. We're away, so I just hope we wear the black pants. I don't like the all white that much. I hope we wear the black pants with the white jerseys. They're probably gonna dress all in the same color, that pewter color. I like that a lot. I love the Buccaneers uniforms. But I'm confident, man. I think we should handle business. But the Buccaneers are good. This is not an easy game. Monday Night Football, another primetime game for us. So it makes sense to watch this podcast if you are gonna tune into the games because I'm gonna highlight these plays and y'all will see them in the game. Watch that tunnel screen. Watch for it. That opening drive. We're going to dress it up a different way and still run that same play. I'm excited. But that's it for this episode of the Play One Podcast, man. I'm going to catch y'all later, all right? Drop some comments, reposts, all that good stuff, all right? Yeah. Shout out Keith on the beat.